Okay, this is my last video for tonight. My name is James Williams Jr. I'm going to start reading again tomorrow because I'm tired. Plus, I might play Mass Effect tomorrow. But it's midnight, so I'm going to get my ass to sleep. Well, anyway, um, earlier today, I posted on my Facebook an article about a woman who has 15 kids. I didn't stutter. I was trying to find it. It's off of Top Buzz. And she has 15 kids. And unfortunately, this is a black woman. And she has 15 kids. And she said that the system has failed her. And the system has not prepared her. I can't remember exactly where she was. But she said the system had failed her. And not providing enough for her and her 15 kids. Okay. So, let me put this stuff up as I talk to y'all. That's not where this goes. That's where you're going for the night. Now, y'all know I'm a complete ass, but I'm an honest ass. And what I'm about to say is going to offend every fucking one of you. And I don't give a damn. Alright? That's right, I said it. I don't give a damn. Let me quote Boa. Because that's like one of my favorite songs from Boa. He's a Korean artist from South Korea who wrote the song I Don't Give a Damn. So, let me be blunt. I don't give a damn. You have 15 children. 15. It is not the job of everyone in your community who puts taxpayers' dollars into the welfare and the EPT system and all that other stuff. Oh. Doesn't taste as good as Power Bars. Sorry. First off, to every woman. Damn shit, cut my tongue. God, that hurt. Jesus Christ. This is why you don't talk and eat. That was instant karma from what I'm about to say on this video. Guess that God would tell me, mind my words carefully. Me continuing is my way of telling it like it is. So this lady, she's got 15 kids. She's a young black lady. I don't remember where the hell she's from. The article's on my Facebook page at James Williams Jr. at Facebook. It's a black lady. You'll see it on there. I'm not judging this lady, but I gotta slap her with some truth. Okay? And all of that, I'm about to piss off everybody. And I don't give a damn. And either you made 14 bad choices, or, as I said in my comment, she's not afraid of penis. You got 15 kids, and you by yourself. So 15 dicks that went inside you, and not one of them motherfuckers has made an effort to help you. So I'm gonna give you a hard fucking time. And I don't care. And you know why I'm gonna give you a hard time? Because I'm the second of 7. My mom worked at the hospital for 30-something goddamn years. Some of our fathers helped, some of them did not. And I'm not passing judgment. But at some point in time, and this goes specifically to all you women, and specifically for single moms because it's a hard job. But at some point, at some time, you have to say, I can't keep doing this shit. I can't keep popping out these fucking kids like a Krogan without the fucking genophage. And you got to start wearing these motherfuckers. Putting them on a dick or something. You know, you got to put these things on there. And I'm saying this because I'm tired of people thinking that the system owes them when you don't have to have a baby every time you get some dick. You don't. That is not unnecessary when it can be prevented. If you know that you can't provide a good life for the first 3 of them, what in the hell would make you continue until you reach 15? And then, then you saying the system failed you. I'm sorry, goddammit, you failed you. Because after the first 2 is when you should have just made the conscious decision that I'm 2 and I'm through. No. Like when I'm planning, I'm 1 and I'm done. Whether I get a boy or a girl, that's it. But you got 15 kids and the system failed you. Bullshit. The system ain't failed you. You failed you. Because you were stupid enough to not stop after 1. Now you got 2 or 3 kids, and kids are some of the greatest blessings ever and good resources for the future. And you got 15 of them. And you're a single black woman living by your goddamn self. Where the fuck was her friends? Where the fuck was her parents? Where the fuck was her girlfriends and sisters and the dudes that just kept busting nuts in that ass? When were you all just like blind to the fact that she is constantly popping out children? Now, I'm normally a fairly decent dude, and I give most people 99.9. But for this shit, I got to get a whole 1,000. But since I don't remember her name, I can't call her by name. But I can say this. Normally, as men, we fuck up, and when we fuck up, we royally fuck up. You know, we go out and we get one chick knocked up, and we don't marry her. We find another girl, we get married, so now we have to take care of this child from a different relationship while I'm married and have this child from this relationship. And my wife and I decide, well, we have a limit of 3 children. But I have 4 children because instead of wearing a condom, I slept with this random broad and I got her pregnant and she's got me in court every day to do child support. But this young lady, in this article that I found on Top Buzz, 15 children, and the system failed you. No, the system did not fail you, my dear. I know what you're thinking. Why is he doing this? Watch this. Y'all see all this, right? You see this, right? Get it all? See that head jerk? That's a fail. A fail of 15 children is like when gravity breaks the fourth wall and everybody can float right on off the face of the planet. When we hit that upper atmosphere and we can't breathe air, that's a fail. You failed you. 15 children is fucking ridiculous. Especially if you don't have the means to take care of them, if it's not in a wedding. Now, okay, let's play devil's advocate. Let's say her and her husband, if she had a husband, had 15 kids, he has a good job, she has a good job, they're married, and they're doing a damn thing. And, okay, he loses his life. That's a whole horse of another color. But to have 15 children and think that the welfare system or whatever system she's talking about failed her is at fault. No, you're at fault. Because one, no one needs that many children the way the world is working right now. Especially for us people of color, where people can't wait to shoot us anyway. And you had 15 children. 15 of them. Not 12, not 13. 15. And you want to tell me where in the hell was that a good idea? Oh, I'm not afraid of penis. Yeah, I'm going to get on this dick. 9 months later, I'm going to get on another dick. I'm going to keep riding dicks until my fucking ovaries explode. Because clearly, that's what happened. 15 children. And I don't even think she's reached my age yet. What the fuck? This system did not fail her. She failed her. And if y'all don't like this video, if you're a single mom that's got something to say about this shit, well, the system hasn't failed you either. If you got more than 3 kids and you living above your means and you don't have the money to provide for these children, you failed you. Now everybody needs some help. I get that. I understand that completely. Because jobs are far and few between, and it's hard to find jobs in some states, and not everybody can pack up and move to a state and live a dream and hope like hell that the shit happens, because that's not always an option. Not everybody's going to pop up and be the next brand new YouTube star, because if that was the case, I'd have made it by now. But the fact of the matter is this. You got 15 damn kids. 15. You didn't blink when you was riding dicks. And whoever was impregnating you damn sure didn't miss the mark, or you have no idea what the fuck a condom is, or birth control, or maybe somebody else failed you. In fact, the school system, the education system, clearly failed you during sex ed, because while they were teaching sex ed, you were probably already busting vagina juices all over some dude and got knocked up. Now again, y'all ain't gonna like this. And I don't give a damn, because if you sit here, and there's a lot of people on welfare and housing and homeless, but most of them weren't dumb enough to have 15 fucking kids. You know, shit happens. I'll give you that. Shit does happen. Happens to everybody. Could happen to anybody. Could happen to me tomorrow. I could lose my life within the next 20 minutes before I even post a fucking video. But the fucking fact of the matter is, you can't blame anyone for you having 15 kids but you. It is not the government's job to look after every child that you have, which is why, unlike China, where they have laws where you can only have 2 or 3 kids, and if you have wealth, that's different, but most of the time in China, if you don't live out in the country areas, there's a mandate like in Beijing and Hong Kong and them, and I don't know if it still exists, but when I was coming up, you were only allowed 2 children. 2 of them, unless you had money to provide. And kids ain't cheap. Hospital bills ain't cheap. And ain't none of that shit free. And the way the world's going now, nobody in America can really afford fucking health care. And yet you have 15 kids and you want to blame the system. Before you do that, before you blame the system, let me show you something. This is called a mirror. See that? You take a good look. Because you are the one who decided to lay down and get down with the get down, or ride, or whatever it is you did to conceive these children. Kind of like Octomom. Did y'all remember Octomom? She had to break down and do porn for a little bit to provide for her children. But she did what she had to do. She not once came out and said that the system failed her, but also she should not have had 8 kids. You know, you can't blame anybody for the choices that you make if the system fails you. You want to know what? I'm going to tell you what. I'm a veteran. The system has failed me too. But guess what? I'm going to school. The system is catching up with me. I'm doing everything I can to get my life together. I'm not going to sit out here and say that I deserve something. I kind of do, because I do put on these dog tags. I did sign up to die, so I kind of earned some shit. I do bitch about the fact that no stores have military discounts for active and inactive veterans, and some of them that do, which I give shout outs to all the time. So, Rack Room, Lowe's are the main two that I get to use the damn discount on, and no other big company, Walmart, Sears, none of those motherfuckers have military discounts. I can't use it, so they don't have it. So what the fuck? I can't go to a Nike store and tell them, "Hey, look, I'm a vet. Can I get a discount?" No. So yeah, but I did sign up to die, so that everybody else who works there or sleeps there can live, but there's no military discounts. Every state, every company should have a military discount for veterans and their families. And I don't mean like their entire family, but like their wife and their children, at least for that. In a 2-family home, one son, one daughter. So somebody's just not going to be able to use a discount, so don't have more than 3 kids, But, when it comes down to it, let's keep this shit real. I chose to go to the Army. I did. The sister didn't tell me, "Hey, motherfucker, go to the Army." No, my heart was broken, and I decided that I need to go to the Army. Point blank period. I chose that. I didn't choose to fall. I didn't choose to fuck up my hip. I didn't choose to do any of that shit. So therefore, me falling, there was a hole in the street that I didn't see because I wasn't allowed to look at my feet. So down I went. That wasn't really my fault. Me having to have a hip replacement, that wasn't really my fault. We didn't know how bad it was. And when they found out 5 years too fucking late. So again, the system didn't really fail you. You failed you. Now, I was ordered by the system to not look at my feet. So me falling wasn't my fault. I didn't see the fucking hole, and you can't see the hole if you're not looking down, which is where the fucking holes generally are. Holes don't fall out the sky. We usually fall into the ground in a hole. Now, the system did not fail you. You failed you because you trying to have a fucking team of X-Men. 15 children. At one point in time, there were 15 X-Men. By the time the other 3 comics dropped, there was like 40-something X-Men, if not better. Some mutant, some non-mutant. So, before you say that the system failed you, after the second child, the only person that failed you was you. And that, anti-abortion law. You don't believe in abortion. Okay, cool. But you got 15 kids and you think that everyone out here who pays taxes, that puts money into that system that failed you, is supposed to take responsibility for you constantly having kids. Therefore, you chose to bring them into this world. It is your responsibility to take care of them. It is not the system's responsibility. I chose to join the military. That system of checks and balances is supposed to take care of me because by federal and state law, because I was National Guard, which means I was federal and American laws in the military, I was double property. I was owned by the Army and I was owned by the state. So that system is supposed to look after me until the day I'm pushing up daisies from the ground. But since I'm going to be cremated, that's not really going to be an issue. But the problem is simple. If I have 2 kids, it's my job to make sure that they eat, to make sure that they are healthy, to make sure that they learn how to read, that they go to school. It is not the city or the state's job to feed them. That's my job. I gave them life when I had sex with their mother to get them here. That's my job. Now, I can get assistance if I need it. But see, the problem is, I shouldn't be begging for assistance. I should have my ass out working a fucking job to put food in their gut, a roof over their head, and clothes on their backs. The system is only to provide you food. The rest of that shit's kind of up to you. The system ain't always gonna provide somebody a roof over their head. This is when you start going to people like Habitat for Humanity, food banks, shit to make sure that the kids have a roof, shit to make sure that the kids have food and clothing. Thrift stores are fairly cheap. Yeah, they're not gonna not get picked on. But you brought them into this world. You put them in the situation where they won't have a lot of options, because providing for 3 kids is a pain in the ass. Providing for 15, so that's like 3 times 5, you know. And if you can manage for the first 3, what the hell would make you go, let's do this 11 or 12 more damn times until I hit 15? So yeah, I'm not gonna black shame her, because there are white people that's in the same boat. There might be some Asian people in the same boat, but most of the time, the Asians kind of look out for their own. Where blacks want to stab each other in the back, some whites look out for their own. A majority of them look out for their own before a majority of black people look out for their own. But here's the thing, and I'm probably going to have to make a second video. In fact, I will. You can't blame somebody for you getting pregnant other than the dick you chose to rode. Part 1 is done. I'm James Williams Jr. This is Comfort Havoc number 2.